Like, my back has been getting progressively worse since around April 2019. That was last year. It had been progressively getting worse since before then, but that was when we noticed the bullet wound looking thing in my ass cheek that progressively got worse and worse and worse. My pain management now will only give me one pain pill a day, which doesn't last me. This weekend I was offered 16 hours of overtime, and I had to pass it up because all I could do was lay in bed. And thankfully Chris was there to help me get through that, and he helped me get a shower earlier and get moving for today because I knew I couldn't call in today. I knew that I was most likely not going to survive this shift, but I knew I couldn't call in. I can't. I'm barely scheduled 40 hours this week. I can't miss a whole 12-hour shift. Luckily, my work has these rooms called special needs rooms, and they just have I'm sitting in a recliner. So I told my partner that I'm just gonna go lay in the recliner for 5 minutes because in the past 4 days, this is the longest I've sat up. See, it's almost 2 o'clock now, so it's been 6-4. It's been 8 hours of me sitting up, and the past 4 days I've done nothing but lay down. So I told everyone to stay in here for about 5 minutes. The thing about it is I can't lay here alone. I don't want to leave my partner in there alone necessarily at all, but also because the partner I work with on Sunday nights, she works 2P to 2A, and she has a second job, so she's exhausted, and I don't want to leave her in there alone by herself that long. And if I lay here too long, I'm going to fall asleep. It's just, it sucks because I feel like I'm getting better at times, and I feel like I have good days, and then, it's taken from me within an instant. It can be taken from me the next day, or it can be taken from me in the same day, the same minute even. And I'm trying to keep myself in a positive headspace. I'm trying to focus on my goals. But when the mechanism that you're living in to do things won't function, it's kind of hard. The doctors haven't confirmed if it's Lyme, if it's this, if it's that, if it's mycotoxins. If I responded to the treatment for mycotoxins, I responded to the treatment for Lyme, but I don't have $1,800 to test for it. So I started going through this at the age of 24. I will be 31 in 2 months. I have lost just about everything that I worked for, everything that I took care of, everything that I loved, everything that I grew myself or made myself or made for myself from the ages of 16 to 23 has all been taken away from me. And now I have so much debt that I will have to work at least the next 42 years to pay it off. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to work the next couple weeks. I've been having to take off work every couple of weeks for a couple weeks to a couple months. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to pay that off. I'm never going to be able to start over, start new, until I get that paid off. And it's just really hard looking at it bottom of the bottle, looking up to where you want to be. All those other little bubbles that are making their way up.